Hello and welcome back to another episode here on Kinlaig. Well, we have a busy kind of day today, although we didn't think in the last episode that there would be much to do. We fertilised our fields, well, two of our fields, and we thought that would be it. We completely forgot about the silage we have that has now fully fermented. We were just checking the menu for the best sell price, and it turns out that March is the best time for this, but it's still a really good price for this load anyway. I'm trying to think. I think it's in here, but the issue we've got is we have no telehandler here. Let's go and quickly check this. So we have 294,000 litres and 106,700. And the best price is 106,700. Well, 721, we've got 754. So if I tag that place, yeah, so it is that one there. So I don't think it's actually going to... I don't think this is going to work. Because we need to be fairly close. If that is going to work at all. We need a telehandler down here. Oh no. Thought this is going to be perfectly easy. Let's try... There's a tip icon there, but I don't think... Let's just try a little bit. If we lose a bale or two, that's fine. No, that's not going to work. So we are going to need the telehandler. Unless we're just not in the right position for that, that trigger. No, I'm pretty sure that's for the slurry tank. So we need to leave this trailer here. We need to go and get the telehandler to sell that. So silage is getting sold. The planks long, we've almost got 2,000 litres for the castle's next stage. We've got enough for the wood beam as well. Young salmon and salmon is still tomorrow. The price is coming down with salmon for some reason. That's a bit weird. And the price is still coming up for young salmon. Let's check the salmon prices just to make sure it's not today. Yeah, 11,600, and the best we've got just now is 11,500. It's coming down, but others are coming up, so we may get it to the restaurant or the fish market. But we'll do that tomorrow. Right, just now we are going to go and get the telehandler, bring it down here, which is going to take a minute. Get these put in there. It's going to take a minute, but we're got 100 and something, almost 110,000 just for this. It's going to be a couple hours work, so that's not too bad. I don't mind that. Then we can jump into tomorrow, get the next stage of the castle done. We need to get a header for our barley field as well, so I need to give the dealership a phone today, so we've got one ready. That is going to be on hire purchase, unfortunately, but we're going to try and get rid of some of them throughout the year and at least get a good chunk of this loan paid off as well. But let's go and get the telehandler. We'll come back down here, get this sold, see how much we get for it in total. There is still more at the yard, but not quite a full load. But about 107,000 pounds in total, so it's not too bad. Right, we'll go back, get the telehandler. Oh, there's a car coming. Sorry. Give my flash of the lights. So yeah, we'll go and get this done, the silage just now, and we'll probably jump into tomorrow. We'll keep an eye on the prices for the fish and that. We'll do the castle tomorrow. I think it's going to be easier. We'll just skip forward time to next month. So we'll get this done. We'll see you next month, and we'll let you know how much we got for the silage. Well, that's us sold all the silage bales. We got 107,172 pounds in total. And we're now taking the 2 pallets of wood beams and long planks up here. So we're going to see what else we have, or what else we need for the next step. Let's disconnect these. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. And this one. So that's that in now. It's going to use them first, but it's not going to say what else it needs. Right, not very convenient, however, I would imagine we're going to need more wood beams and long planks, but I have stopped the production for now, just because it needs more wood. We'll just double check. There we go, yeah, so we're down to the last 1,800 litres of wood. We do need to get more, but we do need to get this fish sorted out, and we need to buy more fish food as well. That'll last a little bit more, but we're going to wait until we've got this next pallet. Oh no, it's 2,000 litre pallets, isn't it? Right, we will... No, it's not. It's this one we need. There. So if we change that to... In fact, leave it storing just now, so that we can take what we've got there to sell. Then we'll change it to distributing, because it's a good price just now for salmon. Young salmon's still coming up, but now it's saying July is the best price. And it was June, so it's going to keep moving down just a little bit, and I'm not going to chase it all the way down the months. So we're going to sell all the salmon and young salmon today like we planned. The barley field is now ready to harvest, so we do need to sort a header for there. And these guys are fine, but I need to test today with the TMR mixer if it works for doing the straw, because I can't remember if we did that last time or not. Right, we're going to head down to our fish breeding, pick up all of our young salmon. Then we're going to go and get that sold at the, I believe it's a fish market, it's the best price. Then we need to go from there to our boat, pick up all of the salmon, and then we need to take that to, I think it's the warehouse is the best price, the second best price, because Goldcrest Valley is the best price, but it's only by, I think it's about £100 per 1,000 litres. So it's not too big of a difference, and it means we don't have to mess around trying to get it onto one of the carriages on the train as well. So we're going to take it to the warehouse if it is still the best price, or second best after Goldcrest Valley. If not, we'll see where the best price is and take it there. So let's get this loaded up. We'll see you down at the fish market with all the young salmon and see how much we make from that. Well, here we go at the fish market, 24,000 litres of young salmon. And we are going to get £112,034. That is fantastic. Right, I don't think we can get through there from this angle. We might actually. We'll give it a shot. Now we need to go and get hold of all of our adult salmon from our offshore facility. And I was just quickly checking the price just to make sure this was the best price. We'll just turn this off now. So salmon here we thought was it was Goldcrest Valley. It was £1,000 of difference, but it's 11,800 for Goldcrest Valley. It's 11,741 for the warehouse. So there really is not much. So we're just going to take it to the warehouse. Goldcrest is a bit closer, but as I said, it means taking the forklift down. It's messing about. The closest one we've got is the fish market, which is right next to us, but that's a few £100 per 1,000 litres drop. And the warehouse is on our way back. I believe that's actually just outside this village. Somewhere here. Yes, it is. There we go. That's the warehouse there. So we'll take it there. And then we need to go and sort out this header, pick up more fish food, and get our barley field harvested. So right now we need to go and jump into our boat. We need to use... Yeah, we do. We need to use the crane for that, I'm pretty sure. Right, we'll go and head out there, pick up all of the pallets we can. I'm not sure how much there is actually in total. Let's have a quick check. In here. Oh no, it's not. It's here. 12,700. So we're going to have 6 pallets in total of salmon. That is 150 at Goldcrest Valley. So it's going to be about 149,000 in total-ish, because that's 11,700. It's just over that. So yeah, about 149 and a bit thousand, which is not bad at all. Right, let's get this started. We're going to get headed back out to our offshore facility, and we will see you when we're back here, loaded up and at the warehouse. So let's get this done. Well, here we are at the warehouse now. I'll just double check it is this one and not a different one. Where are we? Salmon warehouse, 127 feet. That must be the place. Yeah. Right, 12,000 litres of adult salmon. I think this is the most we've actually sold in one go anyway. £141,177. That is fantastic. So now £430,292 in the bank. We could pay off the loan, but we'd only be left with £30,000, and I want to try and get rid of some of our higher purchases as well. I believe it was this one. Yeah, we had the option of this one here at 13.8 meters or this one at 10.8. It's 30,000 exactly difference between the two, but because it's higher purchase, I think we're just going to get this one. A bit wider. They do the exact same crops as well, exact same speed, but this one's just going to get more done that bit quicker. Right, let's see what deposit can we get to. I think 50 is the most. That takes it down to 2.5%, and if we do it over 10 years, it's £641 a month. We were paying it off early. I mean, we could afford it outright now, but I want to get rid of some of the other higher interest ones. So that's why we've put down a big deposit. 50% is £68,000, and our interest is only 2.5%. So we'll take this with a £68,000 deposit. Over 10 years makes it £641 a month. We also need the trailer for it, but we're going to purchase that outright because it's only 20,000. But we will change the colours to wherever. Oh, class green's there, right. Is this going to cost anything? No, it's not. Fantastic. I thought claws was red wheels. Why is it not coming? Oh, that's design colour. Let's see about rims. Still not coming up. That's odd. Just coming up with the claws green. That's a bit weird. What would crimson red look like? Is that going to be way off? Yeah, that's way off. Would a Massey red work? Yeah, Massey red works. Design colour, I think that's just the bar. Let's pick a green there. Yeah, we'll leave the bar as black. That's fine. Right, we'll purchase that. Do we need a spare wheel? It's always handy if we get a puncture. So £20,000 in total. We're going to purchase that outright. So all we need to do now is find, let's check the sale quickly. Oh, there's a weeder. 24 meters. Potentially. Cultivator, that's a bit bigger than what we've got, but it needs 320 horsepower. I don't think any of our tractors are close to that. I think the fast track might be, but got a bale collector. Maybe. We don't need a slow distributor yet, and that is, we don't need a wood chipper. Because I think when we get the actual sawmill, it is going to chip the wood for us, the leftover, and we get wood chips from there, so we don't actually need a wood chipper, especially at that price. What we do need to do though, we need to get fish food. So let's grab some fish food now while we remember. Let's get 2 sets of 8 again, so that's you know what, we'll get more because we need to take some to the offshore bit as well. So that's 62,400. And before we forget, let's have a look at our interests here. So we have this one here at 4%, which is the combine. We're not paying that off yet, that's far too expensive. That's our yarder that we said we were going to pay off before. There's this one here, that's the baler. Could potentially pay that off, but that doesn't leave us with much. Now we'd like to put some into the loan. So what we'll do is we'll pay off the yarder, that's one less thing, and that's 1,100 a month as well. In fact, the fast track has 23 months left, and it's 2,700 a month, and it's only 60,000 to settle it now. So it's less than the yarder, and it costs more per month. Right, let's settle the fast track. Yes. We could still afford to actually do the yarder. Let's have a look just to check now. So that one can't be paid off yet, that's far too much. So that's our next highest one, 1,500 a month. 136 to settle it. I'm trying to think what else. We don't have anything else to sell. And next month we need to buy more limousine cows, but that's the last set we buy. And that should be us to where we need to be for reproduction. What else have we got in here for selling? There's a few more young salmon. That can't be right. I'm just looking at fish food. £252,000 worth of fish food. It's coming in at 5,000. And we paid, that's per 1,000 litres. That can't be right. Oh, that would be a good money maker. That just buy and sell fish food all year. No, we can't do that. Yeah, young salmon. So let's pay this off as well. That's another 1,000 saved per month. So it's 73,000 in total. Yes, that's saved about 10 grand in interest. So the next one I think is going to be the baler at 4% or this, because it's 230 to pay off or 280 if I leave it running. This is 136 but 165, so that's 20,000. Yeah, that's a big jump. So that's, yeah, that's about 50,000 as well, just under 50,000 in interest for the combine. But we've taken our monthly cost from 10,000, just over 10,000 down to 6,700, so that's good. We've paid a bit more off, now we have some lower interest ones. We just need to get rid of, in fact we could nearly pay that off as well, but that only leaves us with 100,000. And ideally, we're going to repay 100,000 now of this loan, so we only have 300,000 left remaining. That leaves us with 46,000 in the bank, but that should be enough to keep us going. We may have harvesting contracts, we do. Oh, it's spinach. Oh, that's not ideal. We have a weeding contract, some decent weeding contracts actually, we could take that one on. Stone picking again, they're quite good value, a good fertilizing contract there. Cultivating contracts, so we have plenty of contracts to choose from, we haven't done any, so there's nothing to pick up. And the rain is not due until next month, so that's fantastic. Right, let's go and pick up, I think we'll leave the trailer. In fact, that's a point actually, if we start harvesting, that's going to tie us up for a couple of hours. Productions, here we go, fish breeding, so they've got plenty of fish food. Offshore one still is running through its fish food. What we need to do now, because we've done this, let's leave it running a little longer so we can just sell some more potentially tomorrow, because that's got enough to keep it going for at least today. Right, we don't need the fish food yet. We'll leave the trailer at the shop. We'll head there now. And what we'll do is we'll take the header back to the yard, or up to the barley field, and we'll get a start on harvest. So let's get that done. Later on today, we're going to sell some more of the young salmon to recoup some of the money we've just spent on the loan and the two finances we've just paid off or settled early. And then we'll change it to distributing to fill up our offshore facility again. I know it does cost a little bit of money, but it's a lot easier than the hassle of, you know, taking it out. And we do actually need to, we'll see how much fish food we need to leave. We'll probably leave 16 pallets at the breeding, because I think it uses a lot more than the offshore facility. So we'll do that. And then the remaining 8 pallets we will take up to next month, not tomorrow. Well, yeah, tomorrow in the game. Next month we'll take up the other 8 pallets of fish food out to our offshore facility, and we'll take back any salmon that is there, because then we can sell that for the best price, which is hopefully it's next month, unless it decides it's going to keep going. And just we'll have to chase it down every month and try and get the best price we can. Right, let's pick up this header, head back up, and we'll get the barley field underway. Well, we've made a decision. It's going to be quite a costly one. We're getting rid of this Valtra tractor to upgrade it for something else, along with another couple bits of equipment, but first we need to upgrade this one. We need the weight. We're actually going to keep that weight. What size is that one? 1500. We could probably upgrade the weight as well, to be honest, actually. Need a slightly heavier one. Repairing that I don't think is going to do anything, so we're just going to sell it as is, £84. And this one we are going to repair, but I don't know if it's going to do much. The value is 78,000. 86, I think that was worth it. So we're going to sell this and upgrade. So we get £86,308 for this. So we'll sell that. We've now got 125,000 in the bank, but we'll need to go around here and we need to get hold of the things we're going to get. So I did try the TMR mixer and it does work for putting straw. We only put maybe 1,000 litres or so in. So it did work, but it just doesn't look right, taking out a TMR mixer to feed them and to put straw across the whole pen. The bank has agreed to increase either the loan size or to get new financing. So we've opted for financing. I know we've paid a bit off and we've still got, well, we're going to settle them early. So say about 580,000 by the time the few months pass and everything's kind of where it needs to be. But the total monthly cost is going to go up just a little bit. But it is for things that we kind of need. I'm very glad I chose to do it now and not after we turned the field round. Because there was something before, I can't remember what it is now. There was something there. Oh, the weeder. It's gone, so we need to do this now. We're going to upgrade our cultivator to this one. I should have brought the old one down with me, but I wasn't thinking about it. Just going to get us to be able to do things a bit quicker. It is 8.4 meters wide, but it does need 320 horsepower, so that's why we need the tractor. But we're going to do this too first in the sale, because once they're gone, we need to pay full price. We do have a bit more money in the bank just now, so we're going to keep the deposits lower in this one and max out our years, so we can put a bigger one down for the tractor. So this is going to take it to £322 a month. That will be paid off hopefully relatively quickly once we get salmon sold and we get things moving again with potentially firewood fairly soon. And the onions aren't going to be too long until we can get them packaged and sold as well. So 3,500 deposit for that one. Purchase that, so we have a new cultivator. And we're going to get the bale loader. It's just going to be a little easier around about the field, save having to take the telehandler down. This one takes 14 bales, so that saves a lot of time. This one we're going to put down, say 20% deposit. Take over 10 years as well, £228 a month. The total isn't going to be 33,000 because we're going to pay it off before. And now we need to get the straw blower first so we can see how much money we have. So we'll get this one. Let's put down 20% on that one for 10 years, £288 a month. Obviously it's not going to be 41,000, it's going to be less than that. I hope it's less than that because it's a lot less than 41,000 the total price. I mean, we could afford to buy it outright, but then we won't have the money for our tractor. We do need 320 horsepower, but we're going to get this one not quite fully maxed out at 420. We're going to go for 400 horsepower, so there's more than what we need for now, but it also gives us future proofing for anything we do need in future. I'm not going to add all of these stuff on, although the black interior and the cab looks quite nice. I think we'll go with that. Yeah, let's go for that one. So 283,200. Hire purchase, what's the biggest we can put down? 30%, and that leaves us about 20,000 to play with. Right, we'll take it over 10 years. Let's see, 1,900, 2,200 a month, 56 and 84. We're away to sell some salmon as well, so that's going to make up the difference between 56 and 84. So let's put down 30% deposit, £84,960 over 10 years, 1,909 a month. So we'll purchase that. Let's hope this was a good idea. All this new equipment, 101,000 in new vehicles. Oh no. So now we went from 6,700, I believe, a month up to 9,400 again. But our next things we're going to tackle more than likely going to be the 4% stuff. So ideally I'd like to get the baler cleared off and the combine probably by the end of the year we're going to get this combine cleared off, because once we get the onions underway, that's going to bring in serious money. So now we can put the straw in for the cows. Next month we have another 15 to buy. I was just checking here, they put fish food in later on, and we need to take fish food over to the offshore place and take back all the all the adult salmon we have, which should be, we should have a whole pallet by the time we get there. So something around 22-ish thousand pounds there. The young salmon will probably have, well, we should have the full 6,000 litres there. So a little over 30,000. So 52-ish thousand pounds we've got coming in soon. So that's going to help clear the next 5 months worth of payments we've got, which is good. But for now, we need to go and cultivate. We'll take the bale trailer up first. Oh, I'll tell you what we did forget. We forgot to buy a weight for this thing. Let's go and get that now. Where's the weights? Here. So it was a 15, I think it was 1500 we had before. What's a bigger one? 2.3 tons. Yeah, let's go for that. And I wonder if we can get that colour. Maybe not. Oh, it's Valtra green. No. What colour should we get it? It was like a bronzy gold colour, wasn't it? Challenger yellow, what does that look like? Yeah, let's go with that. So £3,900 in total. That's going to be, yeah, nowhere near the colour. We're going to end up getting it mixed up and put it on the JCB, aren't we? Right, we're going to head back up to the yard, take the new bale trailer up with us. Then we need to get fish food sorted out later on today. And then sell all the salmon we've got. Oh, that's going to be tomorrow, isn't it? Because the best price isn't till tomorrow. Let's check that again, actually, just to make sure we have the right month, because it kept changing on us. Yeah, so next month, 11,600. Oh, it's 11,800 at the warehouse now. Probably better selling it at the warehouse, to be honest, today. 4.9. Fish market's 4.7 because we can't sell it to our own production. 4.7. We'll probably wait till later on. We'll get this field turned around first because we're wanting to put grass in there, turn around that barley field. And we need to remember that pallet of salmon as well. I think that's young salmon. Yep, so we'll go and get the bales, take this cultivator up as well. We need to get that field turned around, cultivated. Once the bales are lifted, then we're going to drill grass in. Hopefully we're going to get 2 cuts this year out of it. Both of them is probably going to be silage because we don't need any more hay at the moment. And we have no use for grass at all. That weight looks absolutely ridiculous. I should have just left it the standard grey. Oh no. Right, let's go and get this done and we can get this episode finished up. So we'll see you in a little bit. Well, the money has dropped down again just a little bit, not too much. As usual, if we repair something, it doesn't really go to plan. So we did repair the old cultivator and we took that back down with the new tractor. It's sitting just there. So we took the old cultivator down to go and pick this new one up. The only issue is, we spent £2,958 to repair the old one for it to only give us £1,254 in return. So, kind of waste of time. I wish it told us if it was going to be pointless or not. We need to change how that bale's sitting. I don't think it's going to take it like that. But yeah, it would be good if it at least gave us advance warning that spending double what it costs of what we're going to get for selling it, it's not going to be worth it. However, we've done it now. We've done it several times actually, and it's not really worked out. But let's go here. This can do TMR as well. How does that work? Oh, that's odd. Right, it says to unload here, but I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm assuming we can... Oh, we can't change it side to side. It's only up and down. Right. But we'll leave the cultivating until tomorrow. I did also change the weight. It was free to change the colour. It just did not look right. It was a completely different colour than what we needed. So that's been done. Right, let's get the straw in here. There we go. I don't know how many bales this is actually going to take. I've pulled out 3. I'm going to use the older ones for the bedding, and this newer ones. Oh, this newer bales is going to be for... Oh, if I keep... Straw's not accepted here. Why not? Is it only one specific... One specific place can take this then? That's odd. There's like a tiny little area that will accept straw. And now it doesn't accept it. It's going to be angled down. That's odd. Right, well we're going to sit here. What we'll do in the meantime is we'll go and get the telehandler and the other bale and take it up to the shredder. That's a bit weird. I thought it would have lasted the whole way up so that we can cover the whole floor. Right, that's it doing it now, so let's double check here. Yeah, we'll go for the other bale as well, I think, just to finish it off. Right, it gets these old ones used as well, because I want to keep that fresh ones for TMR mixes. Right, we'll get this all sorted out for straw. It's actually covering pretty well from there. I don't think I actually need this third bale, but we'll give it a shot. There we go, just scrape the bales along this new mixer to us. Or I say mixer, it's just a blower we're going to be using it for. Didn't realise it could be used for a TMR mixer though, that's handy to know. Right, leave this round here. Finish putting this bales in here. This thing needs to be repaired as well. 91% damage. But it never really leaves the farm, it doesn't go anywhere. It's been up to the forest a couple of times, but we'll need to take it in past the store at some point and get that sorted out. Right, that should be us down to the last bale. Oh no, that's it all done. Oh, perfect. Yeah, that'll do. Potentially a mix of TMR tomorrow, and we'll also get another 15 Angus cows tomorrow, and we'll do a quick check here. Yeah, 3,400 litres of young salmon left, so we're going to keep an eye on that as we go throughout today, just to make sure they don't run out. But salmon and young salmon tomorrow will be sold, because that is the best price. Although salmon today is the best price, isn't it? That's what we were speaking about earlier. It was a bit weird how it's just suddenly the best price now. 11,800, but these ones are coming up, so yeah, we're going to hold out till tomorrow for salmon. We'll leave that there. What we do need to do right now is get this field cultivated and underway, but that will be starting from the next episode. We're going to leave this one here, but we've accomplished a decent bit as well. We just need to turn this grass field round for the next episode, the barley field round, and drill grass in for the next episode and get it rolled as well. But we've got some new equipment, a new tractor, and ending the episode on quite a good one, just now even more in debt. What's our total now actually? Oh wow. about 11,500 pounds short of £1 million in debt there. Plus the, I believe it's 300 odd thousand left now in the loan, because we did pay off a chunk of that. It was initially 400,000, so very in debt in this episode. However, we are going to pull ourselves back out very quickly, I would hope, because we do have the fish farming now and it's working away very well for us. So we're going to leave the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you again soon in the next one. Thanks for watching.